All right. Hello, everybody. Hey. Where is that audio coming from? Right here. There we go. Fixed. Okay. But speaking of fixed, we gotta make sure everything actually is working. Yeah. Looks like it is. Awesome. Can get that closed. Let's just make sure playback monitor is fully functional. The Twitch dashboard. Twitch notifications. Hey, Twitch notifications even got sent out. That's a pleasant surprise. So much for Twitch notifications working. There they go. All right. So yeah, starting a couple minutes late, but what do you expect? I always do. I was trolling Euphonia and Tualise a little bit. Awesome people. Check out their streams. But yeah, they're playing Banjo-Kazooie, and apparently there's some dick-eating shark infested waters. So waters infested with sharks that eat dicks. And of course, Tualise was the one playing, so I had to give her crap that she had a dick. Because she was saying, sharks ate my dick. Alright. So let's close their stream. No need to have it running while we're playing. In fact, it would be rather counterproductive if their stream was playing while we were playing. Come on, Kick. Refresh, please. Pretty please. Oh, that's wrong. Let's get these settings fixed. And yeah, no game audio because I may as well keep the phone on the charger, stay at full charge. Although, admittedly, I'm only planning on streaming for 3 hours as opposed to 4. So I would make it regardless, but still worth making sure everything works. It's fine. All right. Oh, let's get chat organized. And by organized, I mean activate Rumble, because the annoying thing is, can't activate Rumble chat until the stream starts. All right. Close that. Close that. Missing anything? Probably not. Let's just pop over there. Gotta hydrate. think we got everything. That's unusual. All right. I'm going to be right back and we'll get started. Here we are. Let's see, what are these notifications? Oh. Ah. All right. Hashtag streaming some at SD Gundam G Generation Eternal, SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. We're starting up the Age storyline. Come join us as we play the worst. Come join us as we play through the worst Gundam series. Hashtag VTuber. Hashtag Let's Play. Hashtag Gundam. Keep the Gundam Eternal tag, why not? And hop into streams. Grab the YouTube stream. Hey, Flightless Bird! Hello! Welcome. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Let's see here. Where did that? There, it disappeared too. Copy and grab the Twitch link. Boom. That over paste there. Grab. Rumble. Post. That's good. Copy that. Post to X. And let's get Discord fired up. Oh, I got a bunch of missed chats. Zampa, what do you got for me? Okay, mission updates. Good. I will just thumbs up and worry about them later. And there you go, live streams and my own videos. Boom. Oh, yay, there we go. My computer wouldn't load YouTube after your message. Take two, hey, a stab. Take two, reply, hey, a bird. How it goes? Hope that little glitch got fixed for you. It's good. Akurasu community promos. Jeez, it's still just me posting in promos. Streaming some and G-Gen Eternal SD. Get rid of that. Boom. Copy, paste. And streams mana. Paste. And here, yeah, that's fine. I am the law. That's fine. Don't need to worry about that. And here. Okay. We're good. It'd be fixed. Yay! Hooray for Flightless Birds fixed YouTube stream. Or connection to YouTube. Go and delete that. Close that. You can stay, you can stay, you can stay, you can stay. Okay. Everything that's left can stay, everything that's gone, everything that could be gone is gone. We are going to lose audio for about... And why? So I asked because I, for amusement's sake, make the Smack 7 as Darklands characters. Made the Smack 7 as Darklands characters. I don't know Darklands, so I cannot provide you with too much information about that. But if you do want to share, go right ahead. Anyway, muting my, or losing my microphone for just a couple of seconds while I reconnect. Gotta switch over to get gameplay audio. You can stay there. Boom, boom, boom. That goes there, and no touchy. You can head over there. Oh, geez, my glasses. Oh, well, hold off on the microphone for a second while I clean my glasses. I just finished a pretty awesome visual novel mystery game. It's pretty short, called Ghost Trick. Recommend. I heard of it. And I did see a few bits of you playing it. Yeah, anyways, that is a game where you hunt things. Go. Alright. Now we're cutting the mic. Back in a second. Yes! We have audio now. Finished now except for the bonus optional stuff, but it was awesome. Nice! I'm glad you liked it.
I wish I had the free time that I could actually watch stuff, but sadly, I'm like so far behind on everything. I basically have tomorrow's video up, and that's it. What I'm gonna be recording right now is gonna be one of the 2 videos for Monday, and then also Tuesday and Wednesday. And tomorrow, hopefully, I can do narration stuff, and ideally take care of the whole week just tomorrow. But yeah. I don't have tomorrow's vid up, watching you instead. Woo! I'm causing procrastination! This gotcha shit is shit, yes! And on that note, we may as well start. Let's get rid of the VTube avatar on the YouTube side and get to recording. Hello and welcome to another episode of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I'm bringing Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbied. And in the wise words of NY Smuller that are still on the screen, this gotcha shit is shit. It sure is. I'm just glad that I'm playing it completely free to play and that it is very free to play friendly. If it wasn't, we'd be having trouble. Alright, anyway, we have stuff to check out. It's been a few days. So, we already got that number 1 notification. Issues, yes, there we go, 4 extra weeks. Thank you for your continuous support. Regarding Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway, the Sorcery of Nymph Circe 5-week celebration gift campaign, due to popular demand, we'll be adding 4 extra weeks of gifts. Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway, the Sorcery of Nymph 9-week celebration gift for week 6 has been sent and consists of the following: SSR character Julia Suga and 300 diamonds. Who she is? No idea. I know very little about Hathaway's Flash except the ending, and that there's a woman called Gigi Andalusia, and that Hathaway is still salty as shit about quests. Thing about gotcha shit is that it's meant to torture you if you don't wail, so either pay to win or play to suffer. Anyways, believe it or not, that does not apply to this game. I'm simply comfortable with the fact that I will not get every single UR unit that there is. I've made peace with that fact, and I'm perfectly happy to deal with just the free-to-play content. And believe it or not, some of the end-game content specifically prohibits you from bringing in any gotcha shit. You can only bring in free-to-play units, which is cool. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. We got her. And 8th MS team is on notice. Starting on the 13th, we will have 8th MS team. We'll have Aina in the Apsaras, or Aina shouldn't be in the Apsaras 3. She's in the Apsaras 2. Ginius is in the Apsaras 3. And Shiro Amada in the Easy 8. Alright. Yeah, there's the Easy 8, there's the Apsaras 3, Shiro Amada support type. Aina Sakhalin attack type. Okay, alright. Very good if they insist. Anyway, let's just do some random cleanup stuff. We haven't done and purchase. Hey, and we just completed all 6 daily missions. Good to see that. Boom. And grab our freebie. There we go. That's all the shopping we needed. Gifts. We got gifts. We got a 100 diamond apology, Julia Suga, 300 diamonds, and other login bonuses. Yoink. Julia Suga acquired. And missions. There's our dailies. I'll hold off on them. We'll get them later. Cumulative. 7,600 in the Warship Cruise, rank 5 for Banana. Rank 4 for banana, rank 4 for full frontal, 3-2 for frontal, 5 for Audrey. Friend of Audrey Byrne. And we are on 327. Yes, I got the date correct this time. I was one off on the date last stream, so I'm glad we're back in top form. Fierce Enemy Assault, we took care of the last 2 remaining missions. Grab those. And panels. Literally all that's left is completing all of the Gundam AGE storyline. All 15 stages. So that's what we're gonna do, I guess. I got nothing else to worry about. Oh, I can hop on in here and do the upgrade stages since I didn't do those yet. Yoink! 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 And yoink! There we go, that's all 4 taken care of. Okay, I guess we can take a peek at Master League because we got the preview for the next time. Quite proud of 175. But actually, here, just drop back to League Shop. Yeah, we already bought everything from the League that we wanted. Thought there might be something else, but no, we got everything we need. Alright, next time preview.
さて皆さん、今回のマスターリーグガンダムファイトはいかがだったでしょうか。満足いくスコアを獲得できた方もできなかった方も、次回開催に向けて何か得られるものがあったのなら幸いです。ではしばしのお別れです。運が良ければまた次回のマスターリーグでお会いしましょう。
I'm glad I grabbed this.
それでは最後は皆さんご一緒にガンダムファイトレディー
Ready? Go! Alright, next season of Master League. Master League. Jikai Kaisai. Heredi. Oh, Heredi Go. Interesting. Rival and Mobile Suit Gundam. We'll see which one I go with. Do we focus on Rival? Do we focus on Mobile Suit Gundam? We'll see. We'll find that out later, though. Main stages, though. Alright, anyways. So, for example, Shingji Yang equivalent, born to a poor rural family, became a military recruit at age 15, rose to a soldier, then a veteran, then a captain commanding troops at the age of 30, went into politics as a courtier at age 35, clawed his way up to becoming a manorial lord at age 45, which he has been for the last 5 years, is incredibly strong and vigorous for a 50-year-old. A skillful fighter, extremely persuasive with his use of language, highly educated in theology but not particularly virtuous, also good at riding. Only moderately literate and his Latin is shit. Anyway. So yeah, literally all that we have left is Hathaway's Flash, which we haven't started, Gundam AGE, which half of it is available, and Gundam 00, which half of it is available. So yeah, let's hop in and do AGE. Guest battle, sortie! It is the space age. Hundreds of years after people began emigrating to space colonies. The wars fought for control over the Earth sphere are over. But the era of peace that has endured is not destined to last forever. AG-101. The sudden appearance of a mysterious enemy known as UE, which stands for Unknown Enemy, has resulted in the destruction of Space Colony Angel. This tragedy, called the Day Angel Fell, would throw humanity into a century-long battle and open the curtain for the ancient messiah known as Gundam to step onto the stage. AG-115. Our hero, Flit Asno, who is destined to become a genocidal maniac, but is currently living in Space Colony Nora. Together with his close friend Emily Amande, he lives a life typical of any kid his age. Except he is a genius! Wow, I called it. Except that under the guardianship of Hendrik Bruzo, commander of the Earth Federation Forces, Arnston Base, Flit is also a genius engineer who has been hard at work developing a new mobile suit model. This comes as no surprise, considering Flit is a descendant of the Asno family, a long line of mobile suit smiths. The Age device, the memory unit in his possession, is a cherished keepsake entrusted to him by his late mother, Marina Asno, who perished in a UE attack. Inside the device is a trove of mobile suit data and blueprints created by the Asno family.
In here, you'll find what you need to do when you grow up. Now go, Flit. Your fate rests with the Gundam now.
Also within is a mobile suit of legend, hailed for generations. One that we conveniently already got from the panel missions. This mobile suit came to be known as the Savior for bringing peace to the world from the past war. Was given a name, Gundam. Now, Flit has taken it upon himself to build the messianic new Gundam and defeat the UE.
I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna build legendary Savior Gundam!
And so, as the uneventful days come and go, Flit passes the time with his friends while continuing the development of the Gundam. But these days could only last so long for the colony Nora. The end is eventually spelled by an attack from the UE's mobile suit type weapons. But clawing his way up to aristocratic power from a peasant background through military service is fairly Yang appropriate. It is. As done by contrast, data equivalent born to the nobility entered novitiate at age 15, then went to the forest and became religious hermit for the last 10 years. The youngest of the 7, her primary discernible skills are virtue and woodwise. About as poorly educated as it's possible to be for anyone who has spent time in a monastery is capable of being. Sounds right.
It's them! The UE are here! Flit!
Flit and Emily! Come this way!
Grandpa! So those are the UE's mobile suits? No, those aren't mobile suits. They're just monsters bent on destroying everything.
Is your respect for Daedra showing? Yes. Is this where they just absolutely humiliate it? Largon Drace deploying in the Genoese. Hurry up and open the hatch. The enemy has been undefeated for 14 years, But that's about to change. Ooh, big words. Careful with them. Huh? Largon! Is he?
Largon!
Flit, it's too dangerous. I have to take cover inside.
Vargas, I'm going to take the Gundam.
You can't. It's not ready. We haven't even moved past its walking test. It's far from ready for battle.
We've already confirmed its mobility. I just need to get inside.
What are you expecting to do? You're not even a pilot.
I'm the one who built this Gundam. No one knows it better than I do.
That's irrelevant to this situation. This is real combat. You can die out there.
Die. If this goes on, we'll all die. That's the enemy we're facing. That's why. That's why I have no choice but to fight now! Flit!
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep adjusting the balance as you go on. Understand?
I do! Thank you, Vargas! Mother, I'll use this Gundam that you gave me and fight back against the enemy! All right.
This startup looks good. Right, raising the carrier.
Power unit, all green. Gauge system is a go. Let's do this, Gundam.
Flit, what's the meaning of this? Get out of there now!
Mr. Bruiser, this is what I want to do. I must get out there!
I understand, but you have to promise to survive. You hear me?
Yes, sir! Let's go, Gundam! It's up to you and me to save everyone! This is Flit Asano! Gundam, heading out!
Lala has a super convoluted career history. Born to the nobility, started as a courtier for 5 years, became an oblate studying under monks, then became a university student, then became a physician for 10 years, then back to being a courtier where he ends at age 45. That is convoluted.
Ah! How can just one? Ah! Ah! Wow, you took all that? Ah! It's not just one! Ah! The UE. Our weapons don't do anything to them. We haven't destroyed a single one yet. But with this weapon, with the Gundam, the Gundam can be everyone's savior!
Defeat Gafran! Simple enough. No, everyone's savior is our lord. Yes.
Handgun, beam saber. Let's start with the handgun. Then we can do the beam saber next time. There's no way I'm gonna lose.
Beam Saber!
It worked! I've got this! Jerk!
You big meanie! Boom! Fully animated cutscene! I think we only had one for Blue Destiny before, and that's it. Battle clear! He defeated it. He defeated the UE mobile suit type. That is the Gundam.
I did it! Another one? What's it trying to do? But that was an ally! They ran off? Those guys, what were they thinking? But I beat them. The UE! Ah! The city is in shambles! Mother, this is true battle! The Gundam won!
I knew it! That Flit really is something else, isn't he?
Where did he learn to pilot like that? I'm just so glad, Flit.
We've won our first victory. Still, a victory this small won't change a thing. It's given us a foothold for a counterattack. For now, this victory. Huh?
It's the mobile suit type from earlier, sir. This time, it's attacking us from outside the colony.
They want revenge. So the day Angel fell is being repeated.
Grandfather! What's going on? What is this?
Alright, that's the first of 15 stages. Let's go on and meet Piss. Her name is Urine. Anyway, Zakharov is a 55-year-old alchemist with incredibly crap physical stats, a ludicrously high intelligence, and alchemy, and read and write skills that are incredibly high. Okay. Mystic Blade! Hey, welcome to the start of Age. Apparently, we're just about to meet Piss. Alright. We have, do we not have someone that did Age? Alright, Astray, Hathaway, Unicorn, Double Zeta, Large. Dubs Nails, One Check Killer, Specialized, Rival, Lightning Fast, Unstoppable, Protagonist, Seed, Rival, Tough as Nails, Double O, Destiny, Counterattack, Zeta, IBO, Xeon, Wing, Alternate, UC, SD, Mercury, Unicorn, Lightning Fast, X, Tough as Nails, G Gundam. It sounds like we do not. Yeah, nope. Lightning Fast, Mobile Suit Gundam, Large Machine. Okay, well, I guess it's just gonna be Rachel Ransom and the Carry Bays. The only MC from the 3 and Age is the 2nd gen. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Anyway, shoot. Who do we go with for now? I mean, obviously we're gonna take 3 out of the 4 of these. I'm gonna go with... Yeah, no need for the Defender. Take the Age 1 Normal, take the Age 1 Razor, take the Gundam of Legend. And wow, our pilot choices suck. Goodbye, Pilot of Legend. Hello, Sordia. And put the only units and the only ones we have. Largon goes in the supporter, Wolf goes in the attacker, and Flit goes in the defender. Simple enough. No choices, no discussion, no concerns, no nothing. The one that used the Zeta log. Am I some sort of an immense dork? You are a massive dork, Enwise. Well, yeah, I'm just concerned what you mean by the only MC, because you have Flit and you have Asem, and those are the 2 protagonists. I mean, we literally have Flit, so... Anyway, let's level up Largon. Level up Wolfiniacal. Get some skills. And level up Flit. Gotta love having those massive amounts of everything. Flit Sun. Yeah. So, I mean, we literally have Flit right here, so I'm kind of confused what you're trying to say, Mystic. And let's just go ahead and pull in, not you, formations. Call up. 20 stream streak! Awesome! Hello! Alright. That's good. There's our one-shot killers. Let's fly. Thanks to the Gundam, humanity has won its first battle against the UE. But the colony has suffered massive damage from a renewed assault, and it seems collapse has become inevitable. Only 6 hours remain, but Bruzar formulates a plan to save the lives of the colony residents. Everyone can be moved into the core of the colony. Then, while taking refuge, the core will be towed to safety by the space warship Diva. Bruzar begins work detaching the core while the evacuation is underway, leaving him on his own in the colony base. This is the only place where we can detach the core from the main section of the colony. Remote control is impossible. Don't worry. The base has an escape route for the commander. Go on ahead. Save everyone with the Diva. Save the people of Nora. The Diva is in your hands now. Load the Gundam and set out. That machine is humanity's only hope. Yes, sir! Meanwhile, Captain Dion Fonroyd of the Diva attempts to launch the ship with some of his crew, ignoring Bruzar's distress call. However, their actions do not escape the watchful eyes of Grodek Ainoa, Deputy Commander of Arnston Base. After restraining Dion and his subordinates, Grodek sets a plan that he had long held close to his chest in motion. He tampers with the Diva's databank, falsifying its records to indicate that he himself has taken command of the ship. While the crew find the sudden reassignment suspicious, they nevertheless follow Grodek's orders to face the crisis before them. Alright. Elsewhere, as Flit takes the Gundam, sights set on the Diva, he saves a young girl who is falling behind.
君大丈夫？
You okay?
平気だよ。
It's alright. I built that Gundam myself.
ガンダム。
Gundam?
そう。
Yep, come on. I'm sure the Gundam will save us. The girl's name is Urine Le Ciel, known by the fans as Piss. Flit boards her into his cockpit and rushes her to safety, but gets caught in the colony's destruction. Budding teenage romance. It looks like we've fallen down into the bulkhead areas of the lowest level. That means we'll have to escape by ourselves. Age, the one with the spoilers on the back. Keep going straight ahead. At the end, we'll make a right. You know how to get out? Fanboy Miss, hello! Yes, will you do as I ask? Putting his trust in Urine, Flit follows her directions. At least he didn't put his trust in Scat. I'm the Scat Man! They managed to escape. It's almost as if the girl was using powers of prescience to lead them to safety. They continue heading toward the Diva, only to find it under threat by an approaching UE. You cannot forgive her name, can you? I cannot! Age. Oh boy, Age Gen 3 is something. It sure is. Fortunately, we haven't reached that part. Powers of prescience? As if she were a wizard! We made it into space! Ah! Ah! The Gundam's confirmed. It managed to escape Nora safely. It's engaging in combat with the UE mobile suit type. If my beams don't have any effect, how can I fight? Flight, can you hear me? I'll have to do this cold, but we're using the Age system. Of course, the Age system. Do we have any data on the enemy? You got enough for that from your first encounter, don't you think? It's a better idea to start constructing your weapons right away. Grandpa, what exactly is the Age system? It's an incredible system that Flit created himself. It's a mobile suit reconstruction system using the principles of biological evolution. It's literally a giant 3D printer. Or a mold injector. Depends which one. As it experiences combat, it generates blueprints that make itself stronger. To make itself stronger. So, you're saying the system creates stronger weapons by itself? That's awesome! Here we go, guys! Now starting high-speed loading! Age Builder, go! Okay, that's it! It's done! It finished already? That's correct. The Age Builder has the ability to carve out frames from ingots or raw materials and assemble them at an incredibly high speed. Amazing! Beam rifle? But yes, does Urine have wizardly powers? Oh, she most certainly does. Yes, but this is no ordinary beam rifle. It's a new weapon that spins the trajectory of the beam, like a drill. Or, you know, maybe like a rifle, which increases its penetrating power. Reminds me of Piccolo talking to Nail. So you know how I shoot the special beam cannon with one hand? Yeah. What if I used two hands? You mean like the Kamehameha? No, not like the Kamehameha. The Kamehameha doesn't drill things. Last I checked, neither do beams. That's what makes it special. Who ever heard of a rotating projectile from a rifle? Exactly! It's called the Dodge Rifle! Flint, I'm launching the new weapon for the Gundam. Catch it! Farkas! Heads up! There! I just got a new piece for my gunpla! Here's the Dodge Rifle! You jerk! See, it spins and it drills things! Wow! It's Department of Defense's rifle? Yes. The Gundam has taken out the enemy mobile suit! As the crew celebrates the Gundam's success, UE reinforcements close in on the ship. There's more? Something's off. Huh? This time, it's not like before. Unable to rendezvous with the Diva, Flit engages the enemy. Alloy, are they as strong as a mixture of two metals? Yes. Now, if they had an army of mechs that didn't have complete trash for weapons to back up the Gundam, I know, wouldn't that be amazing? All right, mission objective, defeat Zetas. All right, good. You can get the kill with the Dodge rifle that we literally just saw in the cutscene. You know what? Totally worth it. Let's see the Dodge rifle. Just have lock on. Yo! Oh, look at that drill! Dodge rifle, handgun, beam saber. I guess we can double no. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. Ignore that for a second. Razor Boomerang with Wolfiniaco. Leg-mounted razor. That didn't have an animation. Okay. Beam dagger? Sure. That drill, or shall we say spin to win? That's a good setup, I think. You know what? Just be safe. Largon, no support. Just Flit. Then we double Dodd's rifle.
そう照準が合わない
Dang it! I can't get a lock!
焦らないで。フリット
Stay
ならわかる
calm.
はずよ。
You should already know what to do. You know how to beat it.
フリットなら
I'm sure of it. I get it. It's following a pattern too. Just pretend you're playing Mega Man on the NES. Find the enemy's pattern and exploit it.
見えた
Got it. I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone anymore.
ここだ早い
It's
フリ
fast.
ット大丈夫。
Flit, it's over.
ユリ
Urine, you're right. It says a lot that H hasn't been in Super Robot Wars since BX. Yeah. It retreated? They're still coming. More UE mobile suit types inbound. Don't we have any suits ready to sortie? Largon's machine was badly damaged in battle, and the lieutenant himself suffered injuries. Our only combat-ready suit belongs to... What is this? What's going on here? And I just woke up from healing sleep. When did we leave Nora? Who are you people anyway? We were attacked by the UE. That's why we were ordered to man this ship. And who are you exactly? Wasn't used badly there though. Okay. What? You don't recognize me? Name's Wolfini Yakel. I'm the Federation's ace pilot. We're engaged in battle with the UE. We don't have time for details right now. Get out there and get rid of them along with the Gundam. Huh? The Gundam? Who are you? The captain? When did we get a new one? Oh, well, doesn't matter. If there's a battle, I've got no choice but to fight. A white Gen Ace? Ah, that must be the Gundam. Wait, what's a brat doing in the cockpit? Who's a brat? I'm Flint Asano. Doesn't matter what they call you, kid. Now that I'm here, you've got nothing to worry about. Alright, victory! Destroy all enemy units! Not like you guys can even reach anyone else. Oh well. Well, at least you can put your money where your mouth is. Combat knife! White Wolf's gonna show you how it's done! A Genoese that isn't a giant pile of poorly armored crap? I know! Who would have believed that? And Beam Spray Gun 3B.
これでどうだ
Pew pew pew! Alright, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect! Alright, Caliburn. Scooch you on.
もうやめろ。避けられるはずがない。
There we go, nice and easy. Battle clear. So the enemy has completely withdrawn. How are we progressing with the evacuation?
We've lost communications with the Arnston base. This must be due to the destruction of the colony.
The core can only be separated from the base. So long as we remain connected, evacuation is impossible. Rodek, it's me. The base has been destroyed. The former construction center is still standing. I'll be able to disconnect the core from here. Continue the operation.
All shafts have been disconnected.
Colony core plasma engines, full blast. Have the Diva maintain control of the core and accelerate forward.
The core's been set loose. We made it. Flit. What? This is bad. It's still here. It's aiming for the core. Cut it out. I won't let you get any further. You won't hurt any of the people from the colony. Huh? It retreated. But why?
崩壊するコロニーから
Just when it is believed the operation to evacuate the colony's citizens and save them from destruction is a success.
内部シャフトの一つが
The core crashes with an inner shaft, prohibiting any further movement.
崩壊が迫るコロニー
With its collapse
除去
imminent,
する方法
there is no
は
way to remove the shaft from the colony.
ディーバのレーダーが
The Diva detects a heat source moving within the colony.
それは基地司令部に
It's
残って
coming
いた
from a mobile
ブルー
worker
ザーが
operated by Commander Bruiser.
ブルーザーは機械に爆薬を
With
持
it,
たせ
Bruiser is carrying explosives, intent on destroying the shaft and freeing the core.
フリットは親代わりのブルーザーが
Unable to abandon his foster parent Bruiser, decides to go rescue him aboard the Gundam. Your priority should be saving the lives of many, rather than the life of one. Now that you have power, that's your charge, Flit. An H unit that I'm sure if you had one, you'd go, yeah, if I needed another unit, that'd work. The mobile worker with 8 missiles. Power? The Gundam. The Savior's power that will save humanity. Become a savior, Flit. With the Gundam you can. Bruiser leaves these last words before the shaft blows up with him still inside.
彼の犠牲によりディーバはコアの引き抜きに成功
Oh
する
boy, is it gonna take a long time for Flit to do that. Yes. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Diva is able to escape safely toward the towing the core. Bruiser! Having managed to escape the colony despite losing Bruiser, the Diva gets in contact with General Headquarters, and a rescue fleet is prepared to come transfer the people. Flit decides to stay on the Diva, and now that Urine is being transferred with the rest, the time has come for the two to part ways. Despite the colony's destruction and Bruiser's death, Flit puts on a stalwart front, to which Urine smiles softly.
I'm so glad I was able to help you, Urine. Think we'll meet again?
Urine removes the ribbon from her hair and hands it to Flit before walking away. Even though they only knew each other for a brief time, it seems an inexplicable bond has formed between them. It's just teenage hormones. Flit gazes quietly at the ribbon she has given him. The rescue fleet arrives to take the evacuees. The Diva then sets off for the Fardain colony for supplies. What lies ahead in the future for this crew? Only time may tell.
Yeah, they completely split the part where Flit used completely illogical math to prove exactly where and when they'd attack next. I forgot about this asshole. Oh, that brings back so many bad memories of Age. Is there anything we can do to fill out the time before we need to go? I guess not really. We've done the base. I mean, we could grab... Oh, that's the Frieden too. Nice. No, but we don't have that. I guess I can show off what is really pissing me off in the development. And that little nutcase does explain why Flit will hate the Martians. Even their kids to him are savage monsters. Exactly! And so starts the convention hall needed to hold all of Flit's regrets. It says so much that ship lasts 50 years. It was ahead of its time. Let's find which for Mercury. So, just, you know, casually, I got 4 copies of Aerial Rebuild. I've got 4 copies of Caliburn. I've got 4 copies of Lefrith and I have 1 copy of Lefrith Thorn and 1 extra technical journal. I am missing 8 technical journals of the Lefrith Thorn, and they are not dropping. Whereas this one, I already have 4 extra ones. Caliburn, also 4 extra ones. Aerial Rebuild, 4 extra ones. Garibaldi Season 2, no extra ones, but still I have all 4. Michaela Season 2, 1 extra one. Admittedly, that little nutcase is a special case, but yeah, that nut makes an impression that will last for decades. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Alright, I think we may as well wrap up the episode. Stream folks, do not go anywhere because the stream continues on, but the episode for the VOD folks is over. So if you're on the VOD, please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Fizz's Free Funds has free money as always in the description, although unfortunately I didn't put out a video last
last week. Sorry. We'll get back to those normally. And on that note, I will see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye. There we go. That's the recording over. Let's get a little agua and then continue right on. Hello and welcome to another episode of SD Gundam AGE Generation Eternal. I'm Ring Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbityed, and we have got some more stuff to do, so let's head right on in. Gundam Evolves. Not to be confused with Gundam Evolve. Alright. Let's see what shenanigans we get into here. Yeah, keep the teams the same. No reason to change anything up. Oh, there is one thing I did want to check. No, not remove. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Turn it. Why do I keep hitting that? Scout. There we go. Everyone's locked. That's what I assumed, but I needed to check. Gundam evolves? Does it become a crab? Crab Gundam. Crab Gundam. Shoot like Gundam, taste like crab. Crab Gundam. Crab Gundam. The Diva docks at its destination, Fardane, and work to resupply the ship begins. Each member of the crew passes the time as they please. Flit wonders whether defeating the UE is truly enough to become a savior. Do you know why I joke about it becoming crab? Because everything eventually evolves into crab. It's called carcinization. Everything becomes crab. The ultimate goal of evolution is to become crab, yes. I mean, like I said, I was joking with Crab Gundam, but ultimately, even humanity will become crab. And then we will become the crab people. Although we are too weak, we will use Queer Eye for the Straight Guy to turn all men metrosexual, and then they will be weak and unable to stop us from conquering the surface. Crab people, crab people. Taste like crab, talk like people. Crab people, crab people. I don't know why, but I love the Crab People episode of South Park. He has to become stronger. He thinks things over as he leaves the Diva. Eventually, he encounters a young boy by the name of Decile Galette. The boy appears as innocent as he is young. He speaks of losing both his parents in a spaceship accident, and having been on his own ever since. This causes Flit to feel that the two of them have much in common. Just then, the UE appear in Fardane's sector. Flit is determined to engage the enemy with his Gundam, but as it turns out, his age device has been stolen by Decile. And if Flit travels back in time, he'd break that shit's neck. Oh, he most certainly would. Decile! In Flit's stead, Decile boards the Gundam and takes off. How about we kill the spammer, kill the spammer, kill the spammer, do-do-do. Flit then chases after him. In the distance ahead, he witnesses Decile skillfully pilot the Gundam and repel the UE. Flint is left amazed. Decille fought as if he could predict where the next attack was coming from. After the fight, Decille returns the stolen Gundam AGE device.
I hope to see you again. Thanks a lot, Flint. That's only if you survive long enough, of course.
After this remark, Decille swiftly disappears. Flint recalls the strange feeling that came over him while watching Decille in combat. It is similar to what he felt when Yurin was guiding him. Perhaps he would become stronger if he possessed the same power as them. Desiring to gain more strength, Flint decides to enlist in the military. But Emily, worried about his well-being, strongly speaks out against his decision.
Do you realize you might lose your life? Why would you make this decision on your own? I can't believe you! Emily!
Flint runs after her, all the way to Fardane's metropolitan area. There, he witnesses a fight taking place between mobile suits. On either side are residual members of the Zalam Union and the Yuba Alliance, who fought against each other in the Colony Nation War, a conflict that split this sector in half. Although the war has been resolved a long time ago, skirmishes still arise between the two factions here at Fardane. During his encounter with Iwark Briar, a resident of the colony, Flint hears about the light and darkness that dwells in Fardane. The fools on top spend their days fighting over pointless ideologies, all while living in luxury. That's why the rest of us are forced to live this way. All thanks to them! Learning this, Flint resents how this senseless fighting continues, as humanity is under the threat of the UE. Unable to stand by while the conflict hurts the local citizens, Flint climbs into his Gundam to protect the people. I, Rock Del Famel, as a noble knight of Yuba, have arrived with my trusted steed, Almeida. In the name of Yuba, in the name of Zalam, we will never kneel to you. Fight me, you Yuba thugs! You'll rue the day you challenge Don Voyage! Aye, Don has spoken!
Stop it! This ancient war is meaningless! You'll be sacrificing innocent lives fighting on like this! Good night, bird!
You're an outsider! You understand nothing!
Of course I don't! Your history brings nothing but misery! The Zalam, the Yuba, you're all the same! You're neighbors living in the same colony!
Huh? What are those?
Yui mobile suit types! I have to do something! The beam was reflected?
Stop getting in the way, you little brat! Anyone messing with Zalom territory will have to answer to me! That's right. This is no matter for kids. The Yuba will take care of these UE.
But those mobile suits are no match for the UE!
Look who's talking! You haven't so much to scuff their armor with that machine of yours!
Flit, respond! Largon? I'll buy some time. You get back to the Diva. I hear the Age System's got something big in store. The Age System? Of course! A new weapon that can fight this mobile suit! Fargus is getting it ready. Now move it! But the Genoese can't... I'll show you what a real pilot can do with my little heat crayon! Grah! While Largon buys precious time, Flit returns to the Diva.
Yeah, looks like you found your way back!
Fargus, where's the Gundam's new weapon?
You're looking at it!
So, this is the answer the Age System came up with? You monster! But you're not getting past me. Not until the Gundam comes back. Good grief, I'm in trouble now. Largon! Ah! Is that the Gundam?
これが進化したガンダムだ。
This is the Gundam's evolution! Gundam Titus! Mission objective: defeat Bacto! Alright, as always, the goal is to get Largon. Turn it. I can't allow him to get the kill. Beam and Nick. Oh, good. Flet can get the kill by himself. That's what we want to see. It's just called Titus. Beam Lariat. We'll use the Lariat. Gundam has become crabs. If you can't blow a hole into it, then smash it to smithereens. That's the Age System's solution. Wow!
やってやる。
It was literally just a punch. I did it! This is the power of the Titus! Are those... My shots are just bouncing off! That's too powerful. It's not holding back at all. All that thing can think about is killing its opponent. This is a real battle. Was the conflict between Zalom and Yuba mere child's play?
What the devil?
分かったでしょ
Do you get it now?
時じゃないんだ
You can't be fighting amongst yourselves! We have vegans to genocide!
本当の敵と戦わなきゃ
If you don't fight your true
コロニ
enemy,
ーの人たちも
you'll lose your comrades along with everyone else in this colony!
力を合わせ
We have to join forces!
力を合わせな
If we don't stand as one, we'll never defeat the UE! So stop it with the Solemn and Yuba nonsense! We need your help in the fight against the UE!
Can you hear me, Yuba youngsters? We'll form a temporary alliance. Our two sides would be nothing if this colony was destroyed. There's no Zalem without Fardane. That's right. It must survive for Yuba to carry on. You'll not allow those aliens to take over Fardane. Humanity will defend this ground. Down to the last man!
You too. Flit, more UE have infiltrated the colony. They're going that way too. One Titus can't handle that many. Whose suit is that?
I've come to save the day! It's your hero, Wolf Iniaco!
Wolf, where'd you get that machine?
I had my personal mobile suit smith build it for me! I told him to make it better than a Gundam! Anyway, I'll tell you all about it later. I'll take this one. That one's all yours. Victory! Defeat all enemy units! Alright! Wolf, can you take them on? Yes, you can. Beam rifle won't cut it. Missile pod won't cut it. But take the wolf fang. We'll move over there. Now let's do this. You're gonna be the first to fall prey to the White Wolf's personalized super mobile suit, the GXS. It is totally excess.
俺様にそんな隙を見せていいのか決めるぜウルフファンガ
Thunder! And now, the missile pod has enough power to take it out. Ora! Pew pew! Alright. How about these allies? Well, before we worry about allies, Liberta Blade! Ah, so close. And Beam Saber. Oh. Razor Blade. Go shave.
面白いじゃねえか
Let's beam spray gun, I guess. The Federation forces will be on the losing end no more.
そこか
Ugh, so close. Okay, apparently that had no attack animation. Didn't expect that. Grenade!
今日の獲物はお前だ
Alright, well, sadly I didn't use those guest units as well as I could have, and we weren't able to get any kills with them, which I could have rectified simply by either advancing him. Oh, that wouldn't have worked.
これでどうだ
Beam knee kick! Finally, Fardane is coming together! This ends here!
やってやる
You're mine! Hey, and we got a capture! Alright, and with the last 7, we'll take him out with extreme prejudice. Destroy you. Then destroy 3 more. That's like 4 just taken out by the Freedom Gundam. Beautiful. Alright, and Strike Freedom, pop over there.
もうやめろ
Attack. Attack, attack, attack.
終わらせる
You out. And take you out. All Yui mobile suit types confirmed destroyed. We did it. We saved Fardane. Together. We fought off the UE. You might not be on Zalam's level. Still, you held your own, Yuba. Well, now I suppose Zalam's unpolished grid has its worth after all. We have too much history. We may have buried the hatchet, but I'm not certain we're ready to join hands just yet. Yeah, I hear ya. We can worry about that after we've all smashed the UE. Battle clear. Alright. There we go. We scouted some pilots. Yeah, we got a capture. Oh. Well, that's unexpected. We already got the Age 1 Titus Technical Journal. That comes as a surprise. Obviously, we don't have the development materials for it. We have 5 development materials. Still, if we wanted to, we could just grind the early stages and get the Titus. Right, let's hop on back. Dev diagram. Yep, there's the Titus. That does explain why why it came so early, because we still gotta get the Spallow, and then we need all of those together to form the Age 1 Assault Jacket. There we go. That's the words that we're missing. And that's just the base Age 1. That's the Age 1 normal, yep. GXS, okay. That's the Genoese Custom. QQ. Alright. D-Day! Oh no! We're storming Normandy! Ooh, and we got another slot? Perfect! First, let's go buy us some pilots. Ewark. He's the pilot of the Shovel Worker. Literally just a giant mobile suit with a giant shovel. Don Voyage. Literally created just so they could say Bon Voyage, Don Voyage. And Rakt Alphamel. We go. Exactly 3 rows left. Fair bit more than 3 rows when you look at it that way, actually. If we reset, show lock. No, it just shows everyone is locked. Okay. Well, they're next. Anyway, batch formation. We've only got one other SSR, so let's grab the Gundam and put Ewark Pryor in it. Congratulations, Mr. Shovel Worker. You just got yourself piloting rights to the Gundam of Legend. Upgrade. Boom. There we go. All right. On episode 4, D-Day. Let's roll.
Zalam to Elba.
Zalam and Yuba. Until Flint's intervention, the conflict between the two powers had long threatened the peace in Fardane. Now, they have answered Grodek's call to join the Diva in the assault on Ambat, a UE stronghold. The space fortress Ambat was constructed during the Colony Nation War, but was abandoned after the conflict ended. Through his own investigation, Grodek discovered that the site had become a launch point for the UE's invasion of the Earth's sphere. But even with Zalam and Yub on their side, the fact remains that the Diva still lacks firepower for the operation. Flit begins to question why the Diva has been acting on its own.
We should report this to GHQ. The Federation forces could send a much bigger fleet.
I'm not so sure we can count on them to fight the UE. If the Federation forces were worth a damn, we wouldn't have lost Nora. And you wouldn't have lost your parents either.
Grodek.
Grodek tells Flit about his past.
You see, Grodek, I was actually a little girl. But then, the burning building fell on me, and I became a little boy.
No. Oh yeah, that's Grodek there. He too lost his family on the day Angel fell. And that is why he seized command of the Diva, to exact his revenge on the UE for taking them. The next day, Grodek gathers the crew and confesses that he is not the ship's rightful captain. Then, he declares his intention to break from the Federation forces and proceed with the operation targeting Ambat at his own discretion. Captain! I mean Commander! Do you mean to drag us into your own personal vendetta? No, that was it. Of course not. I wouldn't presume to force you to go that far. Join me and the Federation forces will hunt you down as a traitor. Anyone who wants to leave is free to disembark the Diva now. I'll take the fight to the UE on my own if I have to. The crew is taken aback by Grodek's offer. But then Flit voices his own resolve, breaking the silence.
I'll fight with you! Flit! If we do nothing, the UE will only continue to take away everyone's families and friends, just like they did to me and Grodek.
Spurred by Flit, the crew commits to fighting alongside Grodek, one after the other. As they affirm their solidarity, the Diva detects a large force advancing toward Fardane. Leaping into action, Flit and his comrades prepare for sortie to intercept the UE.
Good luck out there, Flit! Thanks. We're in this together.
Oh,
Emily, don't you realize you already lost? You've taken the silver medal. Flit is out there falling in love with Piss. She takes the golden shower medal.
Oh! Now you hear me? I'll stop you, UE. This will be the last sector you try to attack.
Don has spoken! In the name of Yuba, I will protect this colony. Everyone, show them what you're made of. Sir!
Captain Solomon Yuba. Oh, there's the alloy. That's the alloy that you were talking about, Enwise. Now I get it. Captain Solomon Yuba have moved into battle formation. Now we must get into position 2. Launch all mobile suits at full speed. Let's give them all we've got. This is Larkon Trace. Genoese, launching! Now moving the G-Axis to the launch catapult. Woof! G-Axis moving out! Now moving the Gundam to the launch catapult. Okay. Let's go, Gundam! Flidosino! Gundam! Taking off! Euphonia has raided the stream! Welcome! The enemy has been located. We're seeing numerous mobile suit types in their front lines. Following behind is a large warship. Alright. Fire the anti-beam dispersal launchers! And Tulis is raiding on the Twitch side as well! Thank you, folks, for the double raid! I hope. Chat, yes. Thank you, everyone! We are playing the Gundam AGE scenario in SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. Thank you all for stopping by. How went Banjo-Kazooie? I hope Tualise's two-headed echidnapine didn't get eaten by sharks. All right, fire the anti-beam dispersal launchers. Now, let's scatter those alien blighters. First line, fire! Forward, support the second line. Fire at will. That's not just Solomon Yuba you bastards are facing. Phew, I had my doubts when I heard we'd be taking point, but I'll be damned if this plan didn't work out. First they beat the enemy with their formation, then we finish him off with our mobility. Not half bad. It's working. If we can keep their numbers down, we can beat the UE! Read! Too bad we're not sponsored by Shadow Legends! Do not play that game until and unless they sponsor me. D-Day. Mission objectives: destroy 3 enemies. Let's go! Alright, well, there's the enemy force, simple enough. Nice, yeah, definitely take the bombardment. Boom. Handgun, beam saber won't reach. But handgun is just as good at taking the kill. Let's go, Gundam! Jameson Campo, hello! Dub Wagner, hello! Let's go, Gundam! Don't want to, take another chance step with you. You still cannot get the kill, that's fine. Here's 3. It's working! If we can keep whittling their numbers down. Large warship now in range. Mobile suit types confirmed launching.
What's that black model? Everyone, be careful!
A bastard! What do you think you're doing with my subordinates? I'll be lurking too. Got some stuff to take care of around the house. Totally understandable, Euphionia. You stay good. Thank you for the raid. Oh, jeez, 23 people. That's a bunch of people you brought over. Thank you.
Voyage! That thing's dangerous! Back off! I can't land a shot! And its maneuvers! It's like when Decille was piloting the Gundam. Don't tell me the pilot is... Ha!
Hey, little guy!
Boyashi! No! Why did you shield me?
This is no place for a kid to die. The Gundam is our...
Huh?
Wrecked. I'm entrusting my forces to you. You're in charge, little guy. You might well be responsible for changing the world.
Ah! Ah!
Now, Flit, it's finally complete. You now have some new wear for the Gundam. Its name is Spallow.
So send it! There's no time left! I'll have to install it right here in the middle of this battle!
You're on your own then.
Just do it!
You got a couple good raids. It was a fun time. Awesome. Well, I promise to treat everybody that raided Euphionia with to some very good voice acting. Or at least hopefully not painful voice acting.
There it is! Right! We're in business!
Alright. 3 enemies defeated. Victory condition. Defeat Fabase. Fabase or Fabose? Fabose. Alright, simple enough. But Flit is now in the Spallow. Can you... Yes. Alright, you can't do the Spallow, but you can at least reach there. Oh, but you got a chance step. That is... annoying. Okay, at least you can destroy the Gafron. Go ahead and destroy the Gafron with the needle gun. Just as the Titus emphasizes power, the Spallow emphasizes speed. Nothing can match the sharpness of its Shigeru blade. It'll slice any mobile suit clean in two.
Now I've got the speed!
Anyway, Rumble folks, if you wouldn't mind, even if you're just lurking, drop a chat. I definitely need some this month, and be awesome to break those out. Today, we've got plenty of folks. Just say hello, say you're lurking or whatever, and call it good. Alright, Shigeru Blade. He's going full ninja! With that whole upside down hanging thing, that was cool. Alright, everyone else, get to work. You got stuff to do, you got a high speed. May as well take the high speed so you can reach there. And keep on keeping on. Alright, good job, Shiko. Sleta, Shin. We need Kira. Kira Yamato. Take you out. Boom. Yeah, we definitely need to fast forward. You are able to reach it and get the kill, okay. Dee-do-do-do, dee-do-do-do-do. Oh, and you're out of range. Lovely. Excalibur!
大金をはたいて買った至極の一品だもん。俺のとっておきのモビルスーツだ。そこか。
Yeah, the legendary Gundam is now your mobile suit. Boom! The Gundam. And we even get the painting that it's from as part of the attack. Oh, Flit, here. Just boost your MP, I guess. You got nothing better to do. Boom, and a third time. There you go. You may as well be in max tension right from the start. Beam Saber to the Beta Blade, Beam Dagger, Beam Dagger. Go take the support. Right, I've got to step up. Right, I've got to step up. There, I was using more of Flit's voice for him for some reason. Alright, that's good. Let's keep him coming. Can you reach anyone? No, you can't. Can you reach anyone? No, you can't. One space away, that's fine. Vents. Now, we could advance with the Genoese, but that'd be silly. We'll leave it in the back row. Do I want to grab the victory? I think I'll just grab the victory. Thank you, Kira. The Yui warship seems to be falling back. The mobile suit types are following it. I think they're withdrawing from the combat area. Phew. Boyaji. Everyone. Go. go, another stage beaten.
戦いを終えたディーバはファーデーンを
With the
離れ
battle now behind them, the Diva departs Fardane and sets a course for the colony
ミ
Minsri
ンスリーはアンバッ
as
ト
a
に近い
strategically
秘密のコロ
located
ニーで
neutral colony.
グルーデッ
Grodic
クはそこで
reasons it should
アンバ
serve
ッ
as
ト
the
攻
ideal
略に向けた
location to
作 戦
hold
会議
tactical
と
meetings
戦力
and
強
bolster
化を
their
図ると考
forces
え
ahead
て
of
い
the
た
operation targeting Ambat.
航海の途中
Flit visits the captain's quarters en route to report the strange feeling the enemy gave him during the last battle. I see. That boy we met at Fardane.
Yes, I saw Deciel's face during the battle. I've got a feeling he's the pilot of that black mobile suit. Call it a hunch.
If that's true, that means those aliens at least look like us, right?
Are the Yui human?
Whatever they might look like, those things aren't human.
You're right. If they were human, they wouldn't be so merciless.
Foreshadowing!
Attacking colonies, slaughtering everyone in sight. They killed so many from Salam and Huba in the last battle. Even Boyaji. No human would fight like that. Ever.
Wow, Flit, imagine, using the no true Scotsman fallacy. Huh.
ユイが人間かもし
The
れない
UE might be
その疑
human.
念は
That sneaking suspicion
迷いを
causes
抱か
Flit to waver.
何よりも激化する戦いに
As the fight grows ever fiercer, Flit struggles to bridge the widening gap between his ideal of a savior and the reality of his current situation.
Another battle, more dead. The fighting just gets worse and worse. I chose to fight, but Mother, am I really doing the right thing? I'm not misusing the Gundam, am I? Urine. I can smell urine on the ribbon.
Alright, there we go, another stage completed. Flash of sorrow. Alright, well, let's hop on over to the base, and hey, we got a new recruit! Flit Asano has been unlocked. Transfer a Desperado, sure. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? No, not bulk develop, just regular develop. You've been out riding fences for so long now. But anyway, Iggy, how you doing? Hope you're doing good, buddy. It's all over. Alright, now, full frontal, an SR Crake Zulu. I got a feeling I can't afford him. Oh, yes, I can. However, if possible, I would prefer to do the hard stage. Well, that's not gonna happen, because we already did it, and we didn't get anything. That's fine. We can just develop one. We don't have... I could use those, but honestly, I do not care enough. Just get a bulk develop. Yoink! There we are, there's our extra crate Zulu. Alright, banana. Upgrade a unit from Unicorn once. Simple enough. Pop on over there, change our filters, reset, Unicorn. Oh, that's what it was already. Gunna cannon! Get you a single level up, beautiful. And take you. Eliminate you. Very good. Lovely, 63. That is it. That means we had a perfect week. That is 7 days and 9 missions per day. We haven't missed a single one. All right. We're at 55, 56. We'll cut the episode a tiny bit early, but that's close enough to an hour for my taste. If you're on the stream, do not go away. We are continuing straight to another episode, but if you're watching the VOD, you'll have to wait till next time. So please, like, follow, subscribe, check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and hasta la bye-bye. Alright, there we go. That is the second episode of the night recorded. Let's go ahead and do a quick ad read and then jump straight into the next episode, which will probably be the final episode. I mean, like, unless I'm super awake. And if I could do a fourth one, that would be nice. I just don't expect that I will be able to. So, ad reads. Let's switch over to GGN VTube on the YouTube side. Ads are enabled. Good. And let's pop on over to Rumble Studio. Oh, we're down to 19 viewers now. Darn it. That's always the problem when I say the words, people drop away even though I tell them, don't go. Don't come. They still go. Huh. I think I'm gonna need to force refresh Rumble Studio. And we can go ahead and do one of those ads that Euphonia and Tualise so enjoy. Yeah, we're gonna have to go for the Rumble wallets. Oh hey, we're at 21 viewers now. Refresh. Nope. Not there. There. There we go. Accept and start. And let's have one of my classic ad reads. They can cancel your accounts, freeze your cards, decide what you're allowed to buy, say, or support. Big banks and financial institutions have total control and they use it. That's why financial independence matters more now than ever. Introducing Rumble Wallet, a wallet built for real freedom. With Rumble Wallet, you can control your money. Not a bank, not a government, not a tech company. Buy digital assets like Tether, Tether Gold, and Bitcoin in one secure place. No permission, no middlemen, no cancel button. And when you want to support the creators you actually believe in, you can use the Rumble Wallet app to directly tip content creators, securely, instantly, and without interference. This isn't a credit line they can shut off. It's your wallet, permanently. Yours to protect your future. Yours to protect your family. When the system fails, when institutions turn on their own people, financial sovereignty is the difference between security and vulnerability. Rumble Wallet isn't about politics. It's about freedom, ownership, and protecting what's yours. So take control today.
Download Rumble Wallet now and step away from the big banks for good. True ownership, true protection, true financial freedom. Even the ads get silly voices. Alright. That's the ad read. Let's hop on back and get straight into the game. Hello and welcome to another episode of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I'm bringing Stabity the stabbiest stab that ever stabbity, and just got done with the most amazing ad read you may have ever heard. Unfortunately, you have to catch the live episodes to see that. So, with that reason to check me out live, let's go into the game. Anyway, let's go Flash of Sorrow. Alright, we're 4 out of 15, so, you know, it's a little bit over a quarter. Not bad, not bad. Flash Sorrow, we can definitely get to stage 6. If we could get to 7, that'd be nice, but I don't think we'll manage it. Alright, we don't have our 5th slot. We keep the same team. Nothing to say but to go on. Yeah, get some download stuff. And let's get to the meat and potatoes. Voyage's sacrifice led to the battle's conclusion for the Diva, so that they and the Salam Yuba Alliance can receive support for the operation against Ambat. The Diva sets sail and arrives at the space colony Minsri. There, a wealthy magnate and old friend of Don Voyage awaits, and the plan is to request cooperation as a supporter. As the crew heads towards his residence, Flit senses someone behind him and separates from the group. He soon re-encounters Urine, the young girl he saved back on Nora. Urine, surprised by the sudden reunion, relays to Flit her story. In a Yui attack, I lost my mother and father, and my brother as well. After that, I was all alone. I was sent to a facility on Nora. They told me that somebody from Minsri had come to take me in. Somebody who would be my new father. But I couldn't accept that. I didn't want a new family. I wanted... well... that's why I was running away. And then you and the Gundam came. It's the same with me. I lost my mom and my dad too. And so... I decided to fight with the Gundam left to me by my mother. I see. Say, Flit, would you let me get inside the Gundam again? I want to float in outer space and count the constellations. It would be nice to count the real ones, and not those projected on a colony wall. When I look up at the stars, I can forget about everything else. It would be fun to get to do that with you, Flit. Here. My ribbon. You held on to it. It protected me. Somehow I could feel it whenever I was in battle. You probably smelt it. If that's the case, then I want you to just keep it. It'll always protect you.
ユリンとの再会。
As it turns
彼女は
out,
ディーバの支援
Yurin
者
is the foster child of Alzak Burmings, a supporter for the Diva.
支援を取り付けたグルーデック
Flit
たちに
reunites with Grodek and the crew after the support agreement is secured,
アンバット
and together they
攻略
begin
の作戦
they
会議を
begin discussing the operation targeting Ambat.
その作戦の立案に
It
は
has taken 2 weeks for them to ensure all aspects are accounted for in planning the attack.
慎重に作戦会議が重
Between
ねら
one
れてい
meeting
く
and the
中
next, Flit spends whatever free time he can spare alongside Yurin.
それは
In their
フリットとユリン
moments
にとっ
together,
て
the two of them
何
couldn't
も
be
代え難い
happier.
ユリン、明日が最後なんだ。
Yurin, tomorrow is our final
会議が
day.
終わったら、こ
Once
こを
the strategy meeting is over, we'll all be leaving.
もう会えないの。
So I won't see you
友
again?
達になれたのに。
Even though you and I are
私
finally
一人になる
friends,
の。
I'm going to be alone again?
ユリ
No,
ン、戻ってくるよ。
I'll come back.
戦いが終わったら
I'll come back when the fighting is over. Then we can see each other
会える
again.
よ。
本当？
You mean it?
約束する。
Yeah, it's a promise. Flint!
ユリン、
Yurin.
二人が共に過ごしたそのひとときは
Iron Dragon Dave, welcome. Good morning.
いつまでも心に残
The
る
time they
大
were allowed
切な
together
思い
is
出となって
akin
い
to
る
a treasure. The two of them will cherish these memories forever. Oh, you poor unfortunate narrator. You do not seem to have access to the script.
作戦会議を終え
But the planning and preparation are over.
船は
Flit
強
and the
化
others return to the Diva and wait for its upgrades to finish so they can depart.
バルガスは決戦に向けて
Vargas has been using the Age system to perform upgrades on the Diva. He had also invited the smith who developed Wolf's GX's, Madorna, to assist with the repairs. That's what... Jeez. So when the Moderna injection came out, I'm like, why do I know Moderna? Why do I know Moderna? Because I remember Madorna. Bro, who took away his script? I don't know. Some guy who said the narrator isn't allowed to spoil stuff. Probably the director. With their forces strengthened and expanded, and preparations for the fight finalized, all that's left for the crew is to depart. Things are busy inside the Diva. Flit pays Grodek a visit, seeking advice about the strange feelings he's had during battle. He talks about meeting Yurin, and how when they touched, he was capable of foreseeing the enemy's movements. Grodek reveals this to potentially be the same power the Earth Federation forces had been researching. He calls it the power of X-Rounders. Basically, new types by another name. One region of the human brain may unleash exceptional abilities. This area has been named the X region. Most people will never use it in their lifetimes. However, when the region is put to work, a person is able to sense things they never had before. Someone who unlocks this region and gains heightened senses is called an X-Rounder.
Are you saying that's what I am?
I'm not sure. Still, there's no denying your current abilities are extraordinary.
X-Rounder power. If I master it, can I become stronger? Can I truly be a savior?
Still wrestling with his doubts, Flit sorties with the Diva, together with the Zalam Yuba forces. They set off to attack the space fortress Ambat. Who is named Urine? I swear I hear that. It's spelled with a Y, but yes, that is why her nickname is Piss. She is Flit's girlfriend. She was the Asian-looking girl with the dark hair that was catching a fish with him. Back on Minsri, Urine is approached by a group of people she has never met before. This is Urine.
So it's you? Ah!
Are you certain this girl has the gifts?
100%. I can feel it. You know why we're here. Don't pretend you don't. You're not like others. Give us your power. Besides, it's not like you have a choice. Just imagine what would happen if you said no. Flint!
Urine mutters Flit's name, afraid and unable to oppose her abductors. Zalam and Yuba forces reporting. All ships are mission ready. All right. This is Grona Kainoa, the captain of the Diva. They even have the little tubes on their helmets. My dear companions, the long-awaited final battle is before us. Hey, we're only on episode, or stage 6. 7? 5? 5. We're on stage 5. Sacrifices are inevitable. Nevertheless, we have to emerge the victors. This is a battle for humanity's survival, for the protection of human dignity, to honor all those who fell defending the human race. The time has come. We now begin our counterattack. Better ours than Shar's.
Mobile teams! Mobile suit teams! Sortie!
This is Larkandres! Genoates launching!
Now moving the GXS to the launch catapult.
Roger Dodger! Wolf GXS moving out!
Let's go to Gundam. This is Flit Asano. Gundam heading out! Flit, good luck. Flit, good luck. I believe in you. Oh, Emily. Flit.
You poor silver medal. Embat within optical sensor range.
Displaying the visuals. This is the UE Space Fortress.
So I finally found you. You've been hiding in the darkness of space like bats. Let's smoke the enemy out. Instruct all ships to open fire. Our target, the Ambats.
Sensors have detected one large warship accompanied by numerous mobile suit types.
The enemies appeared. Diva, commence transition to assault landing mode. Diva, commence transition. Oh no. Darn it. The Diva's transforming! Hey, not bad! Looks pretty cool, honestly! It literally just rotated the launch bays. Diva, transition to assault landing mode complete! You're looking at the new weapon for the Diva that was created by the AGE system. Move the Diva into Photon Blaster effective range. All mobile suits, open up a path! Impressive. The people of the Earth have come all this way to attack our fortress. Too bad they won't even make a dent in our force. We'll show them a taste of true despair. Took them long enough. Now, let's see what kind of a game we can play, Flint. Alright, mission objective, destroy 5 enemies. Oh, yeah. Alright, we got quite the team here. Darn it. Oh, I guess we have to settle for the bombardment. Well, let's just move one space less. There. Now we can Photon Blaster Cannon him instead. Of course, it doesn't actually show anything, but whatever. Rakdelfamel. Grenade. Eat sword. Voyage. Your sacrifice changed the course of our long history. I will honor your memory by living as you died. Hey, move it! Out of my way! That was unfortunate because you probably can get the kill. Darn it! We will win this for sure! No longer will you spread disaster unchecked. This is our final battle! Get the 2 times speed, move a little faster. Alright, condition achieved. The enemy's forces on our approach route have largely decreased. Alright, Photon Blaster Cannon, get ready to fire! Our target, the UE ship in front of us. Fire! Alright, the entire fleet will head for Ambat, eliminating the enemy along the way. With losses like these, it's only a matter of time until they breach the second defensive perimeter. Damned Gundam. Our plans have started falling apart ever since that mobile suit showed itself.
I'll just have to eliminate you right here. Now then, show me an X-Rounder's power. Almost there. We'll storm Ambat any moment now. Not bad at all. That voice! I've come here to pay my debt to you, Flit. To seal. That has to be you in there. Why are you piloting that mobile suit? What are you people? You're just a little kid. Who cares about that? I prepared something fun for today's battle. Are you ready? It's my secret weapon. New model. Is that
フリット
Flit?
やっと
I
会え
knew
た
I'd see you again. Jiren, why? How'd you end up in there?
フリット
And up here?
私
Flit, I had no
する
choice.
しかなかったの
They told me that if I didn't, I'd never see you again.
また機体が勝手に動く
This machine, it's moving on its own again. Ah! Urine! Right, you don't need to pilot it. The resonance generated between us X-Rounders can increase our powers multiple times over. It's that simple. That's why you're here. You're nothing but a support device.
All right. 26.
I can do this. I've made it this far.
落ちろって
Heat stick with a support attack.
そこか
It's really more like a heat crayon. All right, Flit, let's give you trauma. Force you to fight urine. You can't do that good of a job. Never mind. And you definitely won't reach far.
そこか
Go, Beam Saber. Good job. Excalibur. Excalibur. Good thing you have high speed. That way you can just barely make it. Liberta Blade! Yeah, that's... The Western Front absolutely cleared out. Nope, not the EX attack. Let's take something simpler. There we go. None of those really do what I want it to do. But I guess... No, I have to let Flit fight them. There's simply no getting around that. They must be fought.
ここで止めます。避けられるはずがない。
逃がしはしない。
Go, that's taken out.
もうやめろ。
Take you out. And...
ここで止めます。
No! Fire at him first, yeah! Flit! You're in!
ここだ。終わらせる。
Yar, take out the Gaffron. And literally those are the only two units left, but we already fought with Urine. So we can eliminate her.
No more use to me now, are you? Stay back, all right? Urine. Do you find it unfair to fight 2 against 1? Well, you're wrong. The Farsi has nothing but a weapon for my use. Stop it already.
Well, you can't reach, that's fine. But you sure can. Job, and you can finish us off. I guess we'll switch back to the needle gun. Alright, let's see what we get. There it is.
I did it, but it's not over yet, Flit. Our fight's just begun.
Yay! Woo! We can scout that asshole. There's the Spallow parts. Very nice, very nice.
Urine, Decil, where are you? Ah! Now's our chance. Smash him to bits first, yeah! No! God! You dodged that. Okay, let's go again! Enough already, Decil!
どっちかが死ぬまで続ける。
That's how this game works, right?
でしょ。
We keep going until one of us is dead! Decil! Okay, fine. If you're so desperate for this to be over, I'll finish it for you! No! It's been a lot of fun, Flit, but now it has to end. I win! No!
デシルによって
Urine,
運命をもてあそば
a
れた
young
少女
woman who had a promising future
彼女
until
は
Decile
自らの
crossed
命
her
を犠
path.
牲にすることで
To save the life of the one she
命を
loves,
守った
she sacrifices her own.
刹那
In that
フリットと
instant,
ユリンの
Flit and Urin's
通
minds,
じ合い
filled with thoughts for one another,
最後の
connect,
時を過ご
and
す
the two spend one last moment together.
ただもう一度会
I
いたか
only
った
wanted to see you again. Yes.
そのためなら何でもするって思ってた
So much that I'd even pilot a
ス
mobile
ーツに乗る
suit.
のだって
Whatever it took
フ
to
リ
see
ット
you
に入
again,
るなら
Flit.
我慢
ユリ
Urine.
でもどうして
I
なんだ
thought it was simple.
分か
I
ってた
thought I'd be happy if I just saw you one more
もう
time.
一度会えたら気が済むって
But then I
思ってたはず
realized
なのに
I wanted to be with you forever. Urine.
もっと生きていたかった
I wanted to keep on living. Flit.
生きるのって
Living is so hard, isn't it? Urine! Ah,
命拾いしたね
you got
もう
lucky.
二度目はないよ
But there won't be a next time.
デシ
Tessil,
ルユリンを
how could you?
なんでユリンが死ななきゃいけない
Why did poor Urine have to die?
意味なんてないよ
There's no reason.
見てくれる
It only means I lost another one of my playthings.
命は
You're wrong. People's lives are not your toys. Ah! Huh? Ugh! It can't be! Decil! What's that? How'd you? Ah! I can't lose. There's no way I can lose. I can't lose. I can't lose. I can't lose.
何が
I failed.
ユリンさえ救
Some
えないで
savior I am.
僕は
I couldn't even save Urine. I'm just a failure.
Alright, Flash of Sorrow. And now on to number 6. Those tears fall in space. Still no new squads, that's fine, let's go. Wait, no. Before we do that, we need to purchase the asshole. Redeem him from the store.
こっちだよ
Repressed all my memories of him. Ooh. Garazoi. Yeah, we should be approaching the end of part 1 of
思い
Age.
人の命をもてあそばれ
Unable to save the life of his sweetheart. His gold medal. Although perhaps his golden shower medal. Flit feels the crushing weight of his own helplessness.
だがそんな彼
And
の
yet,
心情など
the
知り
battle
もしない
rages on, indifferent to his suffering. We'll begin a forced docking with Ambat. All ground forces, prepare for combat. We're charging straight into the Bat's cave. Flit, this is a job for you. Open up a way into the UE's fortress.
Right. Overriding perimeter. Magneto-optical rotation system to full power.
The Diva succeeds in breaching the fortress.
ユイとの最後の
In preparation for its final showdown with the UE, the Gundam 2 changes its loadout and sorties. The Spallow and the Titus have both been destroyed. Hey, Flit, answer me! Are you heard it all? Come in! Something might have gone wrong. Flit's acting strange.
Flit. Make sure you obey, Yui. I swear it!
All ground forces, we're heading directly into the enemy fortress. Let's go!
Roger! This is Gundam. I'm heading toward the fortress's core via route F48. The target should be close.
Good. Then let's go over the operational plan one more time. We'll take over the control room, then open the fortress's reactor gate. Once it's open, you'll destroy the reactor with the Gundam.
Who are they? I found you, Gundam! You achieved a small victory by defeating Decile. However, you made a big mistake by coming into the Lion's Den. So you're the boss. I guess you could call me that. The Defense may have mobility issues in space, given it was built to operate under the influence of Earth's gravity. But it's a mobile suit of the highest order. This you'll understand soon enough. You're not getting away.
Fighting in that giant helmet has to be pain. Oh, yes.
Where the... You jerk! You fell for it!
You literally have to turn your head to see the side, yeah.
This is nothing. Come on.
Mission objective: defeat Garazoi. Garazoi with his dick cannon. That's what I thought.
Tell me, why did you get Urine involved? She was an innocent. She was never supposed to be involved in this war. Why should that matter? There are people in our homeland who are dying in far greater numbers. That doesn't give you the right to drag her into this war and make her fight for you. Give Urine back to me now! There, you're finished.
What's happening? Ugh!
ここまでだ未熟な
This will be the end of you, rookie X-Rounder! Flit! Alright, victory conditions, destroy all enemy units. Not just the one. Did I? Oh, I did an oops. Oh well, that's fine. Oh, you aren't. Well, that was unexpected. Alright, well, still. Hop on over there, take care of that. Seriously, Girasai is wearing the most impractical headgear ever. I like how that's your sole focus. That headgear is impractical! Ah! Don't celebrate just yet! Blast it! That's the Huey. It abandoned its mobile suit. It's still alive! Mess with Flynn and you mess with me! Not sure if Age mobile suits have panoramic setup for the monitors. I do not remember. Oh! Darn it! That's what I get for not paying attention. Darn it! Why the EX attack? Nope. Not the EX attack. We don't need the extra animation. Just a regular attack is fine. Alright, that's everyone out of range over there. I should have attacked the one north. Oh well, too late. Oh good, you can't reach there. Just the right length. Or the full view like the Victory Gundams had. I have so much of this locked up to never remember it that I literally completely forgot about, Decile. That's just seared into my memory, and I'll... No! Darn it! I did the same thing again! It's been so long ago, and I have, done my best to repress all memories of Age. Gafron defeated. Boom! Ooh, and capture! The Gundam AGE looked like a really crappy and worn painting of something in the RX line. Yup! Battle clear! Alright. Scout unlocked. Woo! We got some diamonds. We got the first technical journal as. Of course, we only got 2 development materials, which is definitely what's holding us up. You're not going anywhere, Yui! Woo! Get back here! Hey, wait, Flit!
フリットはユリに奪
Still
われた
consumed by hatred after losing urine, Flit leaps out of the cockpit and chases down the enemy pilot on foot. And I wondered if Age was somewhere in the UC to correct Century timeline. Yeah, no one really knows.
時を同じくして
And at the same time, Grodek and his team succeed in unlocking Fortress's command room. It's still called the
グルーデッ
Fortress.
クたちがアンバットの指
Upon
令室に侵
infiltrating
入
it,
すると
they find operators whose appearance
地
resembles
球人と同じ背
Earthnoids.
格好のそこへアンバット司令
Among them is Garizoid, the Ambot's commander. He takes off his helmet and reveals his face.
それは地球人と
The
全く同じ顔
revelation makes it
つきだっ
certain
た
he
これまで
is
異星人
human.
と考えられ
As
て
it
いた
turns out that
ユイは
Yui never was an unidentified alien race.
ユイが同じ人間であったの
But
な
if the
ら
Yui was
今ま
human,
で何のた
why
めに
would they be waging war against their own
戦ってきたの
kind?
かと問われ
Gira answers this
ユイの
question,
正体について
revealing the truth behind the Yui.
150年前
150 years ago, humanity had begun overpopulating the
す
Earth's
るた
sphere.
め
To account for this, the Earth Federation carried out Mars's
バースデ
birthday.
ーを行った
Its plan to colonize
実験的に
Mars.
16
As an
のコロニーが
experiment,
火星圏に
16 colonies were built in the Mars
そこに
sphere,
人々が移住
and
させ
people
られたの
were
で
sent to live there.
しかしその計
However,
画は
the
失敗
plan ended in failure. They probably forgot about all the perchlorides.
火星の磁気嵐が引き起こ
Magnetic
す
storms labeled Mars rays frequently occurred, afflicting 20% of the population with a fatal
しか
illness.
も地球
The
連
Earth
邦は
Federation
自ら
tried
の
to cover up
過
its
失を隠
failure.
蔽するため
It claimed that all the colony residents had died and
死亡
abandoned
と
the
して残された
survivors.
人々は万
Those
人の
fearful
疫病
people
の
left
恐
on
怖と戦
Mars
いながら
battled the
地球へ
infection
の帰還
spread
という悲
with
願を
hopes to
叶え
one
るため
day return to
火
Earth.
星圏に
They
新たな
founded a
国
new
家を
nation
作り
in
上
the
げた
Mars sphere.
それが彼ら
The name of this nation is
ユイ
Vegan.
の本当
It is the
の
true name of the UE. Are all of you enjoying lives of comfort in the Earth sphere? Do our cries reach you? The endless cries of lost souls yearning to return home. So this is why you destroyed those colonies? You killed all those people out of spite? You were fighting a war of revenge this entire time! You're wrong! Lord Ezel Khan's aims are not so primal! More like Ezel Khanto! His plans are beyond your comprehension! You may never understand them!
だから
So what? What if we don't? Your reasons don't matter to me! I don't even acknowledge your kind!
とも激高しかし
Flit aims his
その
gun,
重心は
returning
彼
fury
の
with
動揺を
fury,
表すかのよ
but
う
it
に
trembles
激し
violently
く
in his
震えていた
hands, exposing his uncertainty.
ギーラは自らその銃口を
Gira
額に
pulls the
押し
mouth of the gun onto his own
フリットを挑
forehead.
発する
He dares Flit to shoot.
ならば撃ってみる
Then pull the trigger!
あるのなら
If you have the guts to, that is!
試されたフリットだったが
But Flit does not have the resolve to pull the trigger. He is unable to kill a person in the flesh.
直後一発の銃声が部屋に
Then,
響く
a single gunshot rings through the room.
グルーデッ
It
ク
is
が
Grodek,
発砲したの
not
だ
Flit, who takes the shot.
負傷したギーラは
However,
狂信的
the
な
shot is
ま
not
でのイゼル
fatal,
カントへの
and the
忠
now
誠を見せ
wounded Gera displays
アン
his
バット
zealous
の
devotion to the
自爆装置を
Ezelkan.
作動させる
Our writers failed, our translators failed to realize that Ezelkant is a person, not an organization or a ship or something. It activates the Yambat's self-destruction mode. Our objective shall be fulfilled! Whatever it takes, it must be fulfilled!
グルーデックがとどめの銃弾を放った
Grodek
時
fires
には
another
す
shot,
でに遅く
attempting to stop Gira,
カウントダウン
but he
を
is
告
too
げる警
late.
報が
The intercom has already begun countdown.
ギーラの亡骸を残し
Grodek, Flint, and the crew escape the command room together, leaving the deceased Gira behind.
ほどなくして宇
It
宙
is not long before the entire Space Fortress Anma begins exploding from the inside. The Huey Fortress is finally going down! Now we've won! Yes! And we're still alive! We are Flit!
崩壊したアンバットから
The
離れていく
Ambat is now
ディーバの
destroyed,
艦内
and the Diva safe from
みんな
harm.
が勝利と生き残った
Inside
こ
the
と
ship,
への
the
喜び
crew
を
rejoices
感じ
over
て
its
いる
victory. Those are the people from Moderna's shop.
グルーデック艦長と
All except those members who accompanied
真実
Grodek
を
into the
告げられ
command
た
room
者たちを
and heard
除
the
い
truth spoken by Gira.
We had no clue. All this time we were fighting other human beings.
Will this war continue?
Probably so.
Everyone. Thank you.
Captain,
復讐を成し遂げたグルーデッ
After
クは
carrying out his
艦長室に
revenge,
戻ると
Grodek returns to the captain's quarters and weeps in solitude.
その頃フリットは
Flit, meanwhile.
Flit. Urine. Aww.
結局何もで
In
き
the
なかっ
end,
た
I couldn't
ユリ
do
のこ
anything
と
at
も
all.
守れなかった
I'm sorry, I couldn't protect you.
救世主になって
Yet I swore I'd become a savior and protect everyone. Ah. Ah.
なるんだ
I'll do it.
ユイを倒し
I'll
て
defeat the Yui
僕が
and
救
become
世
the
主に
savior I swore to be.
ガンダムを前に改めて誓いを立てる
As he renews his oath at the foot of his
その瞳に
Gundam,
は
Flit's eyes well up in
浮かんでいる
tears.
溢れ出した涙は
They pour out and float up into the weightless space.
ユイの隠れ家であっ
In
た
time, what has come to be known as Operation
この
Bathunt,
戦いは
the battle resulting in the destruction of the Yui Fortress Amat, has greatly affected the
大きな波紋
future
を
of the
投げ
Earth
かけることと
sphere.
なったユイの正体を暴
The
き
Diva exposed the true identity of the Yui and achieved a significant tactical victory.
この作戦を指導したグルーデ
Nevertheless,
ックは
Grodek, the commander of the operation, is arrested for violating military law and condemned as a traitor.
その後地球連
In
邦
the
政府は
aftermath, the Earth Federation issues a statement claiming that the operation was authorized by General
発表
Headquarters.
をした。彼らは
They bury the truth,
隠蔽したのだ。
just as they buried the failure of the Mars colonization plan 150 years ago.
その愚かな行為が全
They
ての
say
始ま
that
りだ
this
というの
reckless act was the beginning of it all.
地球連邦と UE
But it does not put an end to the war between the Earth Federation and the UE.
この戦いは
What has come to pass is only the first chapter in the war that will last for 100 years. All right. There we go. That is, now technically 6 is not half of 15, but that is the first arc of Gundam Age taken care of. 7 through 15 is all a Semu's arc. And we'll get to that later. However, later is not tonight. So, this is it for both the stream and the episode. Thank you everyone for watching. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye. Alright, there's the recording taken care of. I figure I may as well do a quick ad read while we still have some folks hanging out in the Rumble chat. Let's see, do we do Rumble Premium? I think we'll do Rumble Premium. Let me just quickly pop on over here. Copy. Alright, that looks good. Let's go ahead and do the ad read. You've probably noticed, Rumble is growing fast and it's not slowing down. They're building a real alternative to big tech that puts creators first and actually protects free speech. And now there's Rumble Premium, an easy way to upgrade your experience. With Premium, you get ad-free viewing across the platform. No pre-rolls, no interruptions, just the content you came for. Plus, Premium members unlock exclusive content like bonus videos, behind-the-scenes drops, and more from your favorite creators. Right now, Rumble is offering $10 off an annual subscription. Just go to rumble.com/premium and use the promo code STUDIO at checkout. That's rumble.com/premium, promo code STUDIO. No ads, more freedom, and content you actually care about. That's the deal. And if you're on a platform other than Rumble, if you were to say sign up with my referral link, I would very much appreciate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah? That'd be super duper cool of you to do that if you so chose. Alright, I guess it's time to raid out. Let's see what we got. Who we got? Twitch, yeah, no ads to run, that's fine. Raid channel, who we got? Dorian. Well, I think it's completely possible we'll just do a double raid on Dorian. Warcraft. Yeah, it's looking like a Dorian raid from here. He's doing good, he's got 20 peeps. How about on the Rumble side? Who shall we raid? Will it be a double raid on Dorian? Tibanon Cam, Dota Doya, boom. Games there, Brookie Sex, Dorian. Yeah, Hulk Smash. I guess we could go Dorian. I'll pop that open into another tab. What do we get over here? Premium Creator Rust. You war banners, no. Yeah, we're double rated Dorian. Simple decision. Slash raid based. Add Twitch Dorian. Start raid. All right, let's let that go. You can tell I am not in any shape to do a 4th episode. I wish I was, but I'm not. Send, confirm, preparing for liftoff, good, and right now. All right, YouTube folks, see ya.